Good morning, world. It is Saturday, 10 past 8. I'm at Subsonic. Yeah. Subsonic Music Festival in Monkerai, north of Newcastle, about an hour and a half. The audio is going to be not the best because of the cicadas. A lot of background noise, but I might do a bit of a walking. Check all of these. This is one of the stages. Oh yeah, so cool. I want to build something like this of my own one day. I just need some land. I didn't drink last night, which is intended. I didn't do any drugs either. Being a good boy, sober. I got offered weed a couple of times. That's pretty standard at a festival. But not my jam anyway, but staying strong, don't need the influence of party drugs. Guess that's the message that I'm trying to show other people, that it's possible to have fun. And last night was a good old boogie. It's been raining here, so it's super muddy. It was really fun just being on the dance floor and in the mud. Glad I brought some old shoes. But it's a really good crowd here of people. Everyone's super nice, super friendly. There's no drama here. Everyone's here to have fun. I didn't really know what to expect, I guess. I'm somewhat comparing it to Burning Man, which is quite the mecca of festivals, I guess. I just bought a shower token. I'm watching these guys just swimming in the river. I was like, I should go. Just jump in there. I should get the budgie smugglers and come down. I'm a curious critter with a crazy mind. I love the psychology of drinking and partying and that. It's fascinating what we do. Just the drug use too. I love people trying to be sneaky, doing drugs on the dance floor. It's unreal. With their little little snuffers and that. Hilarious. Just like they know it's not classy or something, or I don't know. It's not really that covert, but it's I think it's more the fear of the police. I think I've seen 4 police here, which is good. It's just I love that people can. I think the chances of getting done with drugs or something would be so low here, but no one's overdoing it anyway. I was actually me and our brains. I had this thought in my head that people would be just so trolleyed. People at Burning Man, it's quite a diverse crowd of people. No one there was really not a lot of drunk people. People lean into the drugs a little bit more, but are fairly sedate with them, or controlled, I guess. But yeah, it's a good crowd. No one was trolleyed. People just having fun. Seemed to be pretty safe with the whole drug thing. No one's out of their mind. It's cool when you see people and the drugs kick in. You see them 1 minute, and the next minute they're another person. The shit that we do, stuff we do to our mind and body. I like to just be living proof that you can do it au natural. I'll have to get a couple of I'll get some videos tonight just to add good content, prove that you can have a good old laugh. I think for me the biggest thing was the tipping point when I stopped drinking first time for, I did nearly a year and a half, and I went on a trip, a mountain bike trip down to Brighton. That's like a big party event / bike riding, and I didn't drink at that event, so that was like the first night everyone just got wasted as expected. It's like we all get excited and get to catch up, having not been on the beers for a while. And well, not that I was drinking, the boys went pretty hard, and then I'm pretty sorry on the Saturday night, the main one, but I was pretty fresh. And yeah, I went out to like 2 a.m. We were just having a fucking grand old time. And it just proved to myself that it's like I can do it if I can go out and have fun and party hard and not have to have any substances. That was just proof in the pudding for me that, you know, I can do it, and that comes from doing a lot of work on myself and belief in myself. What's the word I'm looking for? My self-worth and confidence has just grown so much in the last few years, and just doing the hard work and leaning in, being in uncomfortable situations. It still challenges me, no doubt, like being sober. Sometimes it's a lot easier, and I'm not denying it's not fun getting on the beers and doing drugs and stuff like that, but it's fun in the moment. But for me, it's around like, what's the best thing for me overall, and does it really have a positive impact on my life? I think for me, I love what Joe Rogan talks about. He calls it the slide, and it applies to many aspects of life. But it's in relation, he talks to it in relation to exercises. Like you can spend all this time working on your body and physique, and then quite quickly that can all disappear. So you spend months trying to achieve a goal, whether that's diet or something, and then, after a few weeks you're back to square one. So that's I relate that to drinking in the fact that I know that like one beer can turn into 2, into 3, and then it becomes like part of my lifestyle again, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll have a beer, and then it's that slide. I'm a bit of an all or nothing person, and nothing wrong with that. It's just the way my brain works, and it's easier to not have the temptation. So I guess with the drug taking, I just need to be specific with that too. It's like if it's a maybe, then there's room for temptation, whereas if it's a no, like a firm no is a no, and just trying to reassure myself of why I'm doing that. Like for me, it's like having one joint. Not that weed's not really my poison of choice, but it's like, why have one puff? Like just brings it all undone for the sake of just sticking with it. Yeah, that's where I'm at, really. It's nice to be amongst nature. I think one of the biggest takeaways that I've had so far is just honestly just being amongst nature and getting my tent. Like, I haven't slept in my hiking tent for a while, so to actually get in that, it's like unreal. I need to do some more hiking and adventuring, and just being amongst nature a bit more, to be honest. Like, just gonna bring the camera close. Audio, the cicadas are so noisy. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I need to do more hiking. Like, I have a really good tent, and doesn't get used. Good hiking tent, got the backpack, got all the gear. I just need to use it more, and it's good to, although I'm not in this moment, it's good to disconnect from technology and just go into nature for a bit. I think technology's not the issue. It's our relationship with it and how we use it is what matters. So I do enjoy going all in and then kind of disconnect totally. It's so hard in the world we live in, like when you're in half a dozen group chats and you want to connect with people, and I think it's like everything, it's the harmony of life and trying to find that. My new camera rocked up yesterday, so it's exciting. I feel like I've got all the gear and no idea to a certain extent, but I trust Tom, and it's just learning from someone who knows so many different opinions about there and everything in life, and I admire what he's doing with his content creation, so it's like I'm going to trust him in the process and just gathering the gear, and pretty excited for what lays ahead with that. Keen to get into photography a bit more, take some more photos. It's a good way to, it's nice to leave the phone at home and then just go and shoot some stills. It's an art, it's a craft, it's cool to play around with. I'd like to do a bit of like some photography stuff for friends and family and friends and stuff like that, just something that they can have. It adds to the memories. So yeah, just thinking of some of the people I met last night. It's crazy how we sort of go about our day in our own little bubbles, and then you spend time when you actually make the effort and connect with someone. All it takes is just that simple, like just asking how they're going or something. Like it, as soon as you engage in conversation, you build that connection and trust, and everyone's up for a chat. Like, especially events like this, people are just here to have fun, and they'll definitely give you, feel very present too in the moment. They'll give you, like to give you time of day, and which is cool. Like this is it's a good reminder to myself to, I think it's a reminder of self-expression and acceptance of others. It's an expression of art, whether that's music, visually, lighting, people doing their thing. I can appreciate an artist. I know to get to that point with anything in life, you got to put a lot of time and effort into it, regardless. So I can really appreciate what people do with their different craft, and it's cool to see people perform. It's good to see a few cooks in the kitchen having a bit of a DJ. We bloody love it. Cooking it up. There's a few power dropouts. One of the DJs is cooking up some magic, and it just dropped out. Power gone. Oh well, it's pretty funny. Cooks in the kitchen. Oh, give the man some space. He's cooking some magic. Unreal. I saw one guy last night, and he's trolleyed. I think he got a bit too hard on the tugs. He had some friends helping him, and I was like, "Oh, the cook's cooked himself. He's gone a bit hard." And the girl was like, "Yeah, I think he's had a bit too much of his own product." Oh, I love it. Oh, note to self: get some more sleep this week. Been doing like 6-7 hours. Last night was 5. I feel like boogieing to 1 a.m. It's something that challenges me. Lack of sleep, but at least I don't have to think today. It's just doing. Subsonic Music Festival. Here's my shower token. I won't keep it. I want to use it on the shower. I might just go for a swim in the creek. That's way better. Way better. Anyway, here's to my survival. Another day. Today I'm grateful for nature, connection, presence, and love.